Hi everyone, so we're going to be starting with part number 8 here. So looking right here, we're going to be going left 14 units. So on your isometric paper, make sure you have plenty of space at the top of this part. Okay, it is a tall one. So starting down here, okay, I'm going to count over 14. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 right here. Connect that. Okay. Then over here on the right-hand side, we're going to go up to define that shape. We're going to go back to here, and then up to again, and back to once more, right there, okay? From there, we're going to go down 4, and then we're just going to close out that shape. So we have that L defined for us, so we can base everything off of where this section of the part is. Okay, so because we went up 2 on this right here, we're going to go up 2 at the very end of the part, because if you notice, it doesn't change across. Okay, then we can go back 2, because again, we got this defined corner right here. So we're going to bring that back, and then all the way down to here. Make sure my lines are nice and dark. Okay. From there, over on the left-hand side, we have to go up 6 to reach the top of the part. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Bring that down. Okay. Then it looks like it drops back another 4 from there to reach the very back corner on the left-hand side. Okay. Then each of these squares right here are 2, and then this spacing right here is 4 in the middle. It comes inside the part 1. So what we're going to draw is going over 2, front 1 to here, over 4, back 1. Okay, see how that's building? And then over 2 again. All right? And then what we can see is that this whole top face is flat, so we're going to bring this back 4 to create this corner here, like so. So therefore, we got that, okay? Then it looks like here, okay, since we went up 6 here, right, and we went up 4 here, which is technically an overlap of 2 right there, okay? So if this, from here, from the top of the part down to this corner is 6, and we've got up 2, at this space we have to drop down another 4 to create this top platform right here, this section, right? And the reason why that works is because if you look at the part, okay, we can see that we have a very defined corner between this space of the part and this space. So because of this coming up 4, but this dropping down 6 and 2 below where this height of 4 starts, means that we have to drop down 4 to match the total height 6 from here to there, okay? So just bringing that back over. So we got this space defined now. Now looking at this section of the drawing that we have provided for us, we drop down 2 off of this back corner, okay? And then because right here to the very back of the part to here is a distance of 4, okay? And we've used a distance of 2 right here. Okay, that means in order for this plane to meet this space, we have to come back 2, or else we would have extra material back here of the part. So coming back 2 will let us connect this corner all together. Okay, I know it doesn't strictly define it with any of the markings that we see on the part itself, but that's how it generally works, okay? Also, make sure you don't forget this tiny little marking right here, because that shows that the part has depth, okay? All right, so from here, we have to draw our circle, okay? So we got all these tick marks over here providing us with where our circle is. Okay, looking here, it looks like from here over, it's 3 inside the part. So over here, we're going to have a line at 3 inside. Okay. Again, from looking at these tick marks right here, the diameter is 2. So 2 away from that, we're going to have another line to define the left and right boundaries of our circle. And then right here, we see that we go up 1 to meet the bottom of the circle. Okay, so right here. And then 2 is our diameter, so we can bring that up to draw this lovely box right here. Okay, so from there, don't have my markers all with me. Okay, we have a forward-facing plane on our part, meaning that we're going to measure the circle vertically and horizontally left to right. Okay, there's no depth that we have to see. And then from there, draw your marking dots to anchor yourself, and then just bring it all the way around and draw that circle. Okay? There we go. That's it for the ISO. Okay, sorry about that pause there, but here we go with our orthos. Okay? So starting with our front view, we're going to start here. We know that we have to go up 2 to define that front face. The part is 14 in length, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, all the way over here. And then we'll have another 2 right there. Okay, working at the left-hand side of the part. Okay, after I draw this box right here. Okay, from this corner we go up 6 to reach the top of the part, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here. Like so. We know that the square peg is 2 right here, and then we have a gap of 4, and then another 2, okay? That's defined on our ISO. Okay, so we go 2, 4, 2, except we don't necessarily see that right away in our part because it's all on the back side, okay? Now we have to do this guy over here, so we have to come up another 2 right here, all right? And then from there, okay, we have to come in a certain amount in order to define what this edge. If we know that our total is 14, okay, this way is 14, and we've used 8 of that, that means that this is going to be 6, okay? So going to the left 6, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice it puts us right in line with this guy for that edge to be created, okay? So now we just have to define all of our hidden lines off the back side. So each of these squares on the back are 2 by 2. So we're going to have a hidden line come down 2 by 2 right here and 2 by 2 right here. Okay. But also, because of the drawing that we were given, we weren't given any other information on the back side of this part over on the left. We can assume that everything behind here and to the left is all empty space, meaning that we have this overhang at the depth of these squares right here, okay? Which translates into having hidden line come all the way across like so, okay? All right, so now we get to draw our circle. We know that we have to come in 3 and up 1 from this edge right here, okay? So in 3, up 1 from there, diameter is 2. So we got our box for our circle right there. Okay. draw our crosshair for our center mark. And then all we're going to do is draw a circle inside that box to make sure that we fill it entirely. Make sure you erase your boxes too. Don't forget to erase your boxes. Make me believe you know how to draw circles freehand. Okay? So now, looking at our side view, okay? Bringing that over, hoping I have enough space. Okay? I know that I have to go up 2 here, back 2, and then up 2 again. And we can define this whole shape. Okay? So we're looking at this. Okay? So we have to continue up another 4. And unfortunately, I'm not going to have enough space, so I have to make this a little bit closer to the front view. And we're going to lose a couple arrows. Okay? So quickly redrawing that. We're going to be here. Okay? So there's our first plane right here. Then from here, we have to continue up 4 on this side to reach the top of the part. Okay? I know that we go back another 4. Just pretend I'm not touching the isometric view here. Down 2. Okay? Back into, and then down 2 again. Okay? It'll look like a backwards Z. Okay? Then from there, notice that our center mark for our circle lines up with that object line. So if you remember, that means our center line is just going to have these little dashes on either side to note that we have that center mark. Okay? Then we'll just have hidden lines, one above and one below. Okay? And then I actually forgot a pair of hidden lines because if you notice, there's this indent that goes one in from the very back of the part. So at this top point, one in from the very back, we'll have a hidden line right there. Okay? And I believe that covers everything for the side view. And now we should be ready for the top view. Okay? So, bringing that up. All right? So we know that this platform right here is too wide. So we're going to have a nice 2 by 14 rectangle going across the part here. Like so. Then we're going to have this 2 by 6 rectangle right here. Okay. And we know that that comes all the way to the front there. So then we just have to account for this 4, which is all on the right-hand side, going back 4 here. And we add 2 over here to create 4 all the way across here. Then we go over 2, down 1 to create that inside notch, over 4, and then up 1 again. So we're going to see something like this. Okay? Then for our hidden line, it's going to fall in place with this edge right here, because if you notice, we come all the way back to the back edge of this section of the part, okay? So in order to find that corner, it's going to be right in line with that, except it's going to be a hidden line all the way across to the end of the part. Like so. Okay? All right? And that'll just leave us with our circle, okay? Which is not going to be on this plane, because if you notice, it's on the upright plane here, okay? Which is technically right here, okay? It only goes through to this section because everything underneath this part here is all empty space, and we don't draw in empty space. So we're going to have our hidden lines right here and here, and our center line right here, okay? And that gets everything done for part number 8. you have any questions, make sure you message me on Canvas, and I hope you guys have a good day.